If you're considering the PROXXON Micro Mill MF70 for your lab, jewelry, or model building projects, wait just a second. You might have heard it's a fantastic precision tool, but here's what surprised me. It's not all smooth sailing with this mill. In fact, despite its glowing specs and nice cast iron base, this tiny mill comes with some quirks and issues that every potential buyer ought to know before opening their wallet. Therefore, stick around because I'll reveal both the strengths and the problems that PROXXON conveniently leaves out, helping you decide if it truly deserves a spot on your workbench. Let's kick things off by understanding exactly who this machine is for. The MF70 is marketed as the go-to milling machine for opticians, jewelers, electronics hobbyists, and model makers, people who demand precision in tight spaces. Its small footprint, just about 5x8 inches, means it fits nicely on a cluttered desk. The motor, a 100W24 pole marvel, promises smooth operation up to 20,000 RPMs, with a stable cast iron base to keep vibrations minimal. Sounds perfect, right? But just like they say, the devil's in the details. Here's the twist. While the build materials give off a premium vibe, including die-cast aluminum for the headstock and treated high-quality aluminum for the vertical column and compound table, the actual operational experience can be rough. I noticed the adjustable slides, which are supposed to keep axes play-free, sometimes introduce a bit of wobble. That's a problem if you're aiming for ultrafine cuts or working with delicate jewelry pieces. Ever tried carving a tiny pearl necklace with your morning coffee shaking the table? No. Well, that's the kind of drama some users report with this mill. Before diving deeper, a quick joke to lighten the mood. Why did the miller bring a ladder to work? To reach the high RPMs. All right, back to business. One amazing feature I can't ignore is the inclusion of 6 triple-slit hardened steel collets covering shank sizes from 1/32" up to 1/8". For anyone crafting with tiny drill bits or cutters, this is a solid plus. It means you won't have to hunt down additional collets. Plus, the 3 T-slots on the table and the handy adjustable ruler scale simplify workpiece positioning, especially for those who are not pro machinists. But here's the kicker. Despite these thoughtful additions, the travel range might feel restrictive. The x-axis offers about 5.25 inches, and the y-axis only 1.8 inches, leaving vertical travel at 2.75 inches. So if your project demands larger cuts or adjustments, this mill could cramp your style. This is a mini-mill after all, best for micro projects, not mass industrial work. Think of it as a cute chihuahua rather than a German shepherd, small, precise, but don't expect massive bite force. So, is it worth $435? The Amazon rating hovers at a decent 4.3 stars, which tells us buyers are generally happy. But reading deeper into the reviews, you'll find recurring themes of occasional motor noise, table play, and a steep learning curve for beginners. One user summed it up nicely. Great machine but takes patience and a steady hand. Another reported that while the motor is balanced well, the vibrations at higher speeds sometimes affect cut accuracy. If you're a hobbyist with a delicate touch and plenty of time to master the quirks, this mill can be a game changer. If you need a workhorse that just works, prepare for some headaches. Now, I promised a mini twist, and here it is. Despite these problems, the stability and finish quality of the PROXXON MF70 are top-notch compared to competitors in this niche. The weight, about 15.5 pounds, keeps it anchored firmly, and the zero-adjustable handwheels with 0.002" accuracy allow for satisfying micrometer precision. Honestly, for serious model makers and jewelers who value finesse over brute force, this machine really shines. The table size at 7.8 by 2.7 inches lets you maneuver small pieces with confidence, and the motor speed variability from 5,000 to 20,000 RPM adjusts nicely for different materials. Let me pop in another quick joke here. Why don't micro mills ever get lost? because they always stay on track. Okay, that one was a stretch, but it highlights the zero backlash handwheels, which are surprisingly accurate. However, be prepared to invest in some external cooling or dust collection systems if you plan heavy use. The machine doesn't come with those, and metal dust accumulation can be a silent killer for the motor. Rehooking the curiosity with a question: what about user-friendliness? The MF70 is well machined, but assembly and setup aren't plug-and-play. Expect to spend time adjusting slides, calibrating scales, and understanding the tension controls. If you're new to milling machines, this one might make you feel like you're solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. The manual is serviceable but somewhat terse. That being said, once dialed in, this micro mill offers performance that punches way above its size. So what about durability? PROXXON has a solid reputation for quality, and the MF70 reflects this with its robust build. From cast iron bases to high-grade aluminum components, it isn't a disposable machine by any means. If maintained properly with regular lubrication and cleanliness, it can serve hobbyists for many years. The only recurring caveat being internal motor brushes might degrade faster with heavy use, but replacements are relatively affordable and easy to install. Let's lighten things up before the final thoughts with a pun. Why was the milling machine always calm? Because it knew how to keep its cool headstock. Seriously though, the die-cast aluminum headstock houses the balanced motor, offering smooth, vibration-free spins. But try not to push beyond recommended speeds too often unless you want early wear. The bottom line is this: the PROXXON Micro Mill MF70 brings exceptional accuracy, compact design, and good material quality to your workshop, especially if you are focused on tiny, detailed milling tasks. It is clearly designed for pros and serious hobbyists who are comfortable tinkering and fine-tuning their machines. However, it is not perfect. Expect some challenges with play between axes, limited travel, and a learning curve that could frustrate beginners. Would I recommend it? Yes, but with caveats. If you want a tool that feels like a high-end precision instrument for jewelry or model making, and you're willing to accommodate its quirks and smaller size, this is a solid investment. The $435 price tag reflects its niche capabilities and build quality. But if you are looking for a more versatile mill to tackle larger projects or need an entry-level machine with minimal fuss, you might want to explore alternatives first. To wrap it up with a sprinkle of positivity, owning the PROXXON MF70 is like having a miniature Swiss watch on your bench, compact, intricate, and precise. It demands respect, patience, and love. Master it, and it will help you create beautiful, detailed work that's well worth the effort. If you're interested in getting one, I've dropped the best price link on Amazon down in the description below. Prices can swing quickly, so grab yours while the deal lasts. Don't miss out on owning a powerful micro mill that, despite a few quirks, is really a gem for the right user. Happy milling, everyone!